And Mr. President, on the right. Could you face us? You'll get the Melania.
Mr. President, may I be looking here while they wait?
Mr. President, right here.
And just once we're here, Mr. President. Thank you, sir.
And Mr. President, can you look at me?
Over here, Melania, to your left.
Don't go too far. We need that too shot.
And one more.
And Melania. Melania, right here. This way.
May we bring you two together again?
Yes.
And together.
Right here, please.
Straight ahead here.
Mr. President, Madam First Lady, both of you right here, please. And just once more, and right here
One
for
more
her.
up top. Thank you guys so much.
And
we do a solo, please.
To your left.
Mrs. Trump, a solo.
Thank you, ma'am.
Melania, could you turn
Mrs. Trump, right here.
Melania.
Andrea, just come toward me.
And Mr. Trump.
Ms. Trump. Ms. Trump, just right behind Andrea, and just once more here. Thank you, ma'am.
And right here.
All right, folks, welcome back to the channel. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because today we're reacting to a Forbes Breaking news clip that the mainstream media covered but completely missed the bigger picture on. This is Melania Trump on the red carpet for her new documentary, Melania, taking questions from reporters. And while the clip looks simple on the surface, there's a whole lot going on. First thing you notice? Absolute chaos. Photographers shouting. Reporters talking over each other. People trying to pull the conversation in 10 different directions. And right in the middle of all that, Melania Trump is calm, composed, and unshaken. That alone tells you something. This is someone who has lived under the harshest media spotlight imaginable and never cracked. No meltdowns. No public feuds. No victim narratives. Just quiet strength. That kind of self-control drives the left crazy.
Yes. Thank you.
Why don't you tell me what inspired you to make this documentary?
Well, my life, it's incredible busy. A lot of is going on. I want to show the people what it takes to go from private citizen to being a first lady again. They will see me, all of the tasks that I need to do, from preparing to inauguration, running my business, family, and philanthropy, establishing East Wing. So it's a lot of going on.
And now I know that you're fairly private. This is allowing a lot of people to see behind the curtain. You know, what did you find that was either surprising or rewarding about that experience?
Well, in my life, yes, I'm very private, but very selective as well. So I think people will see the film and connect with, and I'm looking forward what they have to say. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you look over your shoulder?
They've been trying to get there for a long time.
Will you be pulling back immigration enforcement agents out of this? So,
And Ms. Trump is right here, and Madam First Lady once more.
What are you trying to
back?
Melania,
Sir, what do you have to achieve?
Hi, I am with us, so we're a different outlet on Amazon. What most inspired you to make this film and give audiences this very personal look into your story?
I want to show the audience my life, what it takes to be a first lady again, and transition from private citizen back to the White House, what task I need to tackle, and they will see all from my business, philanthropy, taking care of the family, as well establishing the East Wing. So all in all.
Can you describe making the film in 3 words?
I think the people will judge it for themselves.
And then
It's beautiful, it's emotional, it's fashionable, it's cinematic, and I'm very proud of it.
And then one more question for the theater, for Amazon theaters, for movie theaters across the country.
Yes.
Why was it so important for you to release your story, this story, in theaters across the country?
As I said, I want to show the people what it takes to 20 days in my life, becoming a first lady again.
Was there any moment where you found yourself getting emotional just seeing everything you've been through play out on screen?
There are some emotional scenes, yes, and you will see it. Thank you. Thank you.
Is there anything that was left on the cutting room floor that you wish could have been in the movie but couldn't be because of space and time?
We are coming out with the docu-series, so what you will not see in the film, you will see in the docu-series. So we are still producing it, and that will be completely in
And when is that
No, I'll be
expected to come
announcing
out?
the
few
feature
months.
tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you.
Mr. President, a lot has happened this month. How do you think January 2026 is going to factor into your legacy?
I think that legacy is the safest country, the strongest military, better than it's ever done before. It's going to be a great legacy. I would love to talk to the First Lady. It's her night. Can we do that? Guys, can we give politics a break for a second and talk to Melania since it's her night? Great friend of ours. Nice to see you. Let's talk about this film. I'm just talking with Brett, the director, and a good friend and manager, Mark, about access that they were granted for these 20 days leading up. And in this film, we're going to learn a lot more about you. You've been so private and reserved all these years. Why now are you stepping more out into the light? Mr. President.
The story was
I think they're going to see a glamour that they haven't seen before. I think our country needs glamour. You understand glamour.
show the people what it takes becoming a first lady then from the private citizen.
The beauty and the tragic. Mark and Brett said that you're very influential when it comes to Mr. President. Most folks don't think that the president actually listens and talks to you about policy a lot more than most of us realize. Can you weigh in on that a little bit?
Well, I give you
Mr. President, do you believe you'd be the man you are today if you hadn't met your wife?
How are you going to measure success?
I'm very proud of it. So people may like it, may don't like it, and that's their choice.
It's a red carpet. What are you wearing? I forgot to ask. Don't think about it. Thank you. So there you go. We'll post the photos on the Trump candidate performing. I'm going to give it very, very influential
And Mr. President, with I asked your husband if he would be the man he is today if he had never met you. What do you think?
We do like the way it worked out.
And Mrs. Trump, what do you want Americans to learn about the first and yourself from this film?
Well, they need to private
Do you think this film will change the minds of non-Trump supporters and maybe garner the president a few more things?
It's a very important piece of
and we achieved what and then we have a large series coming out. So we are very pleased with Amazon team was fantastic. So Thank you.
Mrs. Trump, I quote a lot. We interviewed you in 2012.
Mr. President, there's also been some leftist outlets already pushing negative coverage around this film. What do you say to that, and what can media do
Now, when Melania is asked what inspired the documentary, her answer is straightforward and honest. She says she wants people to see what it really takes to go from private citizen back into the role of First Lady. And think about that for a second. This isn't a Netflix influencer lifestyle piece. This isn't a vanity project. She's talking about preparing for an inauguration, managing family responsibilities, running business commitments, overseeing philanthropy, establishing and operating the East Wing. That's not glamorous, that's leadership. And notice something else. She doesn't exaggerate. She doesn't dramatize. She doesn't play the victim. She just states the facts. That's confidence. Melania also talks about being a private person, something the media has never forgiven her for. They wanted her loud. They wanted her emotional. They wanted her constantly explaining herself. But instead, she chose dignity. And now, when she selectively opens a curtain just enough to show people reality of the role, suddenly the media doesn't know how to react. Because their entire narrative was built on pretending she was distant, uninvolved, or irrelevant, and this documentary directly contradicts that. You can't smear someone who refuses to play your game. Melania described the film as emotional, beautiful, cinematic, and yes, fashionable. And let's be honest, the media loves to mock that word when it comes to her. But here's the truth. Presentation matters. Standards matter. Pride matters. She also admits there are emotional scenes, moments where the weight of everything hits. And yet, the media avoids digging into why those moments exist, because that would require acknowledging the relentless attacks, the unfair coverage, and the pressure she faced simply for being Trump's wife. Humanizing her would expose their cruelty. Let's talk about the double standard. If this documentary were about a Democrat First Lady, the headlines would be glowing, powerful, historic, groundbreaking. But because it's Melania Trump, suddenly it's framed with suspicion. Same actions, same effort, same access, different political side, completely different treatment. That's not journalism. That's propaganda. Melania explains why releasing the film in theaters nationwide matters. And here's why the establishment hates that. Because you can't edit the audience's reaction. You can't censor the experience. You can't spin it in real time. People get to see the story for themselves without media filters. That's dangerous to a system built on narratives. Here's the bottom line. Melania Trump represents grace without apology, strength without noise, and leadership without theatrics. She never begged for approval. She never chased popularity. She stood firm while the media tried to break her. And this documentary? It's not about changing minds, it's about telling the truth. So don't let the hit pieces decide for you. Watch it yourself. Because when the media gets nervous, it's usually a sign you're about to see something real. You enjoyed this breakdown, like, subscribe, and share this video. Drop your thoughts in the comments. And as always, stay proud, stay informed, and stay free.